Hey guys, what is going on? This is Chris and Anthony here. Sorry, I messed up my name. But anyway, back here doing a discussion for today's games for Sunday, March 20th. Sorry, it's still Sunday while we're doing this. Anyway, Monday, March 21st. We didn't do a video yesterday, mostly just because it was a four-game slate. Really, no games to really get into. Only four games, so it was a really last night. Not too many high scores for the most part, but um, anyway, we got a full slate of games today. We're happy about that. So yeah, let's get into tonight's games. Like I said, there's quite a bit. So hold on, let me get the over and under up. All right, here we go. So let's get right into it. We got Denver and Cleveland. We got a 214 over and under, and Cleveland by 11. So honestly, I don't think it's gonna be a blowout. I mean, Cleveland's been downright terrible. I don't know. Do you think it's going to be a huge blowout, or do you think Denver stays with it for a little bit and then maybe Cleveland at the end takes it over, or what do you think is going to go?
Yeah, probably the latter.
Yeah, I mean Cleveland. I mean they're still have a really good record, but they just look terrible against Miami, and the night before they weren't doing too good. So, yeah, I mean they beat Orlando too, but and in this for the most part, but then Cleveland taking it over in the fourth. So who you liking this one?
I think I really don't mind Kyrie Irving too much.
Yeah, as we know, Moutier is a rookie. Defense is not all the way there yet. Irving, terrible game against Miami, but he was facing Dragic, so that was understandable. I think he'll rebound. Yeah, definitely here against Denver. $7,100, not breaking the bank on you. Probably about 37, 38 points around there, maybe a little higher, but I don't mind him at all. Do you like Moutier against Irving?
Yeah, Irving's defense isn't really, it's not a huge threat either. So, I mean, Moutier is not really in the worst spot, but I don't really like his upside as much as Irving's here. I think Irving will have more points in the end. The thing is, Moutier's team is kind of leaning on him a little bit more than Kyrie. So,
yeah, Moutier, he has been pretty bad. Charlotte, Atlanta, and Orlando, not too bad against point guards, but I don't know, maybe a punt play 5,800. The way he's been playing in the last three games, for me, way too much for me.
kind of detracts his value from me.
Yeah, and facing Cleveland, Irving is not too good, but yeah, I'm not too high on the guy here tonight. Maybe if he was like 45, 46, but 58, don't think he's going to hit that tonight.
Yeah, if he was playing like, Brooklyn or LA, I would love him, but yeah.
Do you think Gary Harris is going to go off like Oladipo did?
I don't think he's quite the player Oladipo is, obviously, so not
Do you
so
like
much.
him maybe?
I don't really mind him, but
Tough matchup.
yeah. Well, also I was going to say, surprisingly, I mean, I mean he's been in the doghouse a while, but it looks like he might be trying to work himself out here a little bit. Is Will Barton?
Yep, yeah, you're talking about him earlier. Will Barton, he's been okay, 20 and 23. Nothing special there at all. But once in a while, Will Barton, does put up a good game. Who knows if he's going to do it tonight? But maybe, definitely a GPP there for Will Barton.
Yeah, I think a bit of a tournament play here. We know what he's capable of. He certainly is capable of, playing up in the 30s and the 40s. But
this is not doing it.
No.
Who else you got? You got JR. Yeah, wow, 10 and 4. Probably not too high on that.
No. LeBron here, he's getting even cheaper, but still, I don't know. 95 against Denver might be the right spot to take him here.
Yeah.
Still, I just don't love him lately.
GPP.
Look at him. Yeah. I can't put him in a cash game. Some people are, I think I did get into an argument halfway on Twitter over this that LeBron is just not worth it, and he's not a cash play anymore.
No, I mean, it's getting towards the end of the season. He is getting a little bit older, and his body is not as good as it used to be. I mean, he's still really, really good, but his body is not the way it used to be. Maybe GPP. I don't know.
You know,
Against Denver, it should be a pretty easy game for him. How much are they going to need LeBron? I think this is going to be another kind of an Orlando game where he gets, 18 points, kind of an all-around game for LeBron. He's not going to have to, be the star, get you 25, 30 real points. So I think he's going to have an all-around game to get you about 35 to 38 probably around here tonight. So, but it could be a GPP. Put him in there. Maybe he gets you 45, 50. He can do it, but
the thing is, he's still going to go owned, pretty well owned.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, I mean, not surprisingly because he is LeBron, but I mean, as far as I'm concerned, to me, it's a little surprising that so many people are still so high on him.
Yeah, it's because of the name and everything, but I mean, he hasn't been like bad, but
right, but still,
not the LeBron we're used to. Yeah,
you don't want less than like 4 times value from a guy you're paying almost $10K for.
No, there's definitely there's other guys that can get you 38 and 33 that are like $6,000, So yeah, if I'm picking him for 95, I want him to get me at least 42 to 45 points on a nightly basis, and so he may do that tonight. Definitely a GPP play, not a bad play, but definitely a GPP. It's usually hard to say that about LeBron. He's usually just put him in there, but like I said, it's end of the season and body's wearing down just a little bit, but not too much.
Another guy who a lot of people like to throw in there pretty regularly, but he's been playing like crap lately. Kevin Love.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I just can't trust this guy. He's all over the place. Maybe he rebounds against Denver, as we know Denver not too good against power forwards. Are you gonna take a chance with Kevin Love?
I don't think so.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe this is a rebound game for him, because he has been so bad. Maybe, against a softer defense, power forward against Nuggets. Maybe he rebounds to get you, 30, 33. Maybe if I'm taking a shot. I mean, 6,400. He dropped dramatically. He was up in the $8,600 range a couple months ago. So
another guy who's kind of in the similar boat. Sometimes he's a good option, but hasn't been lately. But maybe he can work himself back into his normal swing. Tristan Thompson, and he's like $2,000 cheaper. So if I'm going to take a chance, I think I would go with that route. Go a little cheaper here. Plus. I figure him, he might see a decent amount of run here against the Denver Nuggets team, as we know they do like to play big, but they're not that great defensively.
Besides Jokic is a pretty good defender, but kind of guy. So yeah, I mean, I could see Thompson, do half decent in this one. Do you like Darrell Arthur if Reed's out?
Nah, I'm not going to go that route. I mean, one thing can be said about Cleveland, even if they're not doing well offensively, their big men are, controlling the paint still.
Yeah. Maybe as a punt play, I mean, if Farid is out, I mean, shoot, he might get you, 23, 24. That's nothing special, but, on a big night like this, who knows, maybe you can go with him, but not that obviously here against Cleveland. Then Jokic, Jokic here against Mozgov.
I mean, I think he could probably take advantage of Mozgov, but
not Thompson.
To be honest, I think that even if he does do well against Mozgov, they'll bring in Thompson. So.
Well, the thing about LeBron, if I'm pulling a proto curve right now, he has the best DVP of the night. So, he's going to go up against Jakar Sampson. So, I don't know, maybe put in LeBron. I'll probably have him in my GPP, but not a cash game.
It's cool and everything. I mean, but it's not a Bible. You can't just say, oh, well, I mean, because look at Rajon Rondo right there. Are you really going to put Rajon Rondo in? I mean, he might be a decent option, but just look at how Rondo plays night in, night out. You just can't trust the guy.
Yeah, it's really deceiving GPP, but because there's some guys on here like Ian Mahiney, really good matchup. I don't know about the upside. Might do half decent, but like I said, maybe LeBron. He is a questionable kind of guy, but there's so many different guys out there tonight that you don't need LeBron at all. So
yeah, the thing is you have to weigh somebody's value against their DVP as well as how many minutes are they going to get on a given night, and is the is the spread on the game going to be favorable for them?
So, yeah, they may blow him out, so they may not even need him. So who knows?
Yeah.
But anyway, I think that is mostly it from that one. Don't see anyone else. So, all right.
Yeah, I think that's probably pretty good for that game.
All right, next we got Philadelphia and Indiana, 208 over and under, and Indiana by 15.
Whew.
Do you think this may be a little bit closer since they did give Boston, or you think they're tired after that back-to-back?
I mean, they might be tired after that. On the back-to-back on the road.
They are pretty young for the most part. Well, they were not.
Yeah, they are still this. So.
Yeah. Anyone you're targeting? George Hill. He had a heck of a game last time out.
Yeah, he did a surprisingly, he had a surprisingly good game against Westbrook.
Yeah, that was obviously an intense game, really good matchup. Tonight, I just don't see that they really need him tonight. I mean, facing Philly should be a blowout. How much should they need him? I say about 23, 24 points from him. So I don't see it tonight. They don't need him. So
yeah, he's a bit of a punt just at 5,500,
yeah.
but I don't really want to take I don't want to do that. I don't think not with this line.
One guy I do not mind, Monte. Pretty consistent, 6,600. Wish he was a little cheaper, 62, 63. But I mean, he's been really consistent and has a pretty good matchup here against the 76ers. So I don't mind Monte on this.
No, I don't hate him. We're looking at looking over the slate tonight, and it seems like there's not a whole lot of great matchups out there, and you just kind of got to pick your spots and see. I think Monte has a decent spot here against the Sixers. He's not going to face too great a defense. 6,600, not too high to take him at, but like you said, it would be so much better if he was like 62, 61.
Yeah, and we saw what Avery Bradley did last night against him. So, and as we know, Bradley doesn't really do anything. So
no,
came out of nowhere and had a good game. So that also helps a lot too.
Yeah, Ellis, he does a little bit more than Bradley normally.
Mm-hmm. I don't really want to attack Indiana guys. Any of the cheap 76er guys. I mean, Nick Skauska's been half decent. Not too bad of a matchup against Ellis, but I don't see it.
No, I think I brought up this point in another video. Like the Pacers are actually surprisingly one of the best teams against shooting guards.
It's weird. Yeah, even though Ellis not the best, but yeah, they are. They're an all-around pretty good defense. So, I just don't see anyone really for Indiana. I mean, sorry for Philly, you can really target here. Hollis Thompson been half decent. Paul George, pretty good defender.
Yeah,
I don't see that. And
Paul George bigger than him too. So
yeah, you got Paul George, 61 against OKC. I say about 40 tonight from him. He's definitely going to drop. I don't know. I mean, really good matchup, but should be a blowout. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Still not too bad from Paul George, but definitely not going to get 61 again.
No, we know when his price creeps back up, he's going to burn you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he will. And then you got Nerlens Noel. He's been half decent. Do you like him here against Indiana?
Not so much. I think he's got limited upside.
Yeah,
Indiana controls the paint pretty well. 7,000 is a little steep for a guy like Noel.
What about Miles Turner as a punt play against a terrible?
Yeah, I really don't hate that actually.
I don't either.
He might creep up as one of the better power forward punts.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Solinger had a really good game against Philly, so I don't mind Miles Turner at all. All these other Philly power forwards, I'm not too high on. Landry had a good game. I just don't see it. Jermaine Grant, I just don't see any of those guys doing too. And then as we saw earlier, Mahaney has a really good DVP, but I don't see it.
No.
Jordan Hill, yeah. So I don't really want to attack any of those guys. So maybe Miles Turner as a punt play. That's really it. Ellis. I don't see anyone else here. Ish Smith. We didn't mention him. Do you like Ish?
I don't hate him.
not much upside. I mean, if you're looking
Yeah.
for a consistent guy around 25 to 30, yeah, but
Is it really one of those nights though?
yeah,
You want to look
6,500.
for some upside.
Yeah, yeah, definitely other guys out there that can get you way more upside than that. But if it was like a four game slate, like last night, I took a chance with him. He didn't do too bad, but the rest of my lineup didn't do good because of certain people. But um, yeah, maybe on a small slate, but definitely not on a big one. So
Hmm.
all right, I think that mostly does it. All right, next we got Charlotte and San Antonio. 199 over and under, and San Antonio only by 6. Charlotte's been pretty hot for the most part, so but I don't know.
This is the Spurs.
Yeah, we saw what they did against Golden State,
Hmm.
just destroyed Curry. Yeah, so um, I just don't see it. We usually love Walker. I just don't see it tonight though.
No,
Um, I don't
not
know. I just don't
finding
see anybody here.
too much from this game. I mean, Kawhi is always an
Kawhi,
option.
Marcus
Uh,
Aldridge.
yeah,
Just not too much out there, man.
yeah. I think we just scrolled through each position and we're like, nope, 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 nope.
I don't see anything. I mean, maybe Lamarcus Aldridge, but 7,900. I'm not gonna pay up for him. And in a game like this, it could be a blowout. So um, yeah, I just don't see anything. Do you see anyone you're looking at, or is this mostly a skip game?
For the most part, yeah, I think it's going to be a skip game.
I
Just
just
gonna
don't. Maybe
take a just gonna take a glance over here.
8.5 decent. You like Danny Green?
No,
No.
not so much.
Yeah, I'm just not seeing too many people from this game I'm really high on, so I think we can move on from that one. Um,
Yeah, for the most part there.
all right. Next game we got Orlando and Boston. I do like this matchup. 214 over and under in Boston by 8. I don't know if I like the play. I like the matchup. Watching it. Last time they played 119, 114 Orlando, so it was a really high scoring game last time out. So, and I think Boston. Yes, Boston is at home again, so they're pretty lights out at home for the most part. So, you gonna go with Isaiah Thomas here, $7,700.
Yeah, I don't
I
hate
don't
him
mind him.
again. Yeah, I think this is a pretty good spot to attack Orlando at the point guard position. So yeah, I really
Um,
don't hate it. Alfred, is he going to play or not? I hope he does play because he's worse on defense. I think than Jennings for some reason, even though Jennings is a little bit smaller.
yeah. I'm just gonna go look up that game real quick because it was a really high scoring game, so I kind of want to see what the scores were. Just see who. Oh, that is not the right game. All right, no. OR. There we go. There we go. I got it right. Okay, so yeah, like I said, it was 119 and 114. So I think I watched that game. I'm not for sure, but I think it went in overtime. Or was that the Clipper game? I think it might have been the Clipper game. So, all right, internet being a little slow, but it is all right. Um, Gordon had a pretty good game in that one. Fournier had a pretty good game as well. Um, Jay Crowder, yeah, he's not going to play. We got Isaiah Thomas, 23 points and 4 rebounds, so he had a pretty good game as well. Marcus Smart came off the bench for 26 points and 3 rebounds. I just don't see. Who else we got here? We got Tobias Harris. He's gone. Aaron Gordon, yeah, 19 points, 14 rebounds. Vukovic, he's not playing. Oladipo, 11 points, 4 rebounds. Hazanya, and then Evan Fournier. So maybe Evan Fournier, shooting guard position. I mean, sorry, small forward, because that's what he's going to be playing tonight. Maybe you can attack him. I don't know, 6,000. Do you like Evan Fournier against Boston, or you're
It's
not
a little
liking
that's
it?
a little steep for him, especially against Boston. I
Yeah,
think.
yeah.
I don't think he's gonna have a very high rating tonight.
No, I just don't see too many. Maybe Solinger against a terrible Orlando power forward position, or do you not think he's going to get those big minutes again?
Yeah, the minutes are a big concern. I don't think they're gonna need him as much here.
Yeah, like say Kelly Olynyk back, so he really cuts their minutes down, cuts all the guys' minutes down. Mari Johnson had a pretty good game. I just don't like. So I like this matchup, to watch it, but I just don't see too much. Maybe Evan Turner had a really good game last time here against Philly. That's the only guy I'd probably pick from this. And Thomas.
Yeah, Evan Turner, not too bad. I think there's going to be better plays out there today, but
Yep, 5,500, not too bad.
right.
But definitely, on a big slate like this, there's a lot better options out there. So I just don't see too many people
I think
from this.
Turner and Bradley kind of pedestrian plays tonight. Thomas maybe somewhat upper tier, but yeah.
Would you? I mean, I know we totally, it burnt us last time. We said no way in Oladipo against a good Cleveland close game with Boston. Do you think he steps up again in a very close game?
It's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to break those rules. I mean, we've kind of done it before, where I've played smalls against Boston, but as we see, normally it does not work out. He's probably it sounds crazy, but he might not be a bad cash option tonight. But I just don't know the upside that he's going to provide as far as GPP. I don't know.
Yeah.
8,500 is so steep to take him.
Yeah, it definitely is. The good thing about Orlando, they don't really have anybody right now. Vukovic is still out. Peyton's still a game time decision. So, I mean, in Gordon, he hasn't been doing too good. So, I mean, all they really have is Oladipo right now. So, he's definitely carrying the team for him. So maybe, but man, 80. It's pretty getting high up there against a pretty hard defense against Boston. So, take him maybe. I don't know if I'm going to, but not a bad option. Just because of what what he has been doing, and he's been carrying the load for his team. 8,500, maybe he'll hit it tonight. I'm not sure. So, all right, I think that mostly does it. Do you like anyone else from that one?
No, I think that covers it.
All right, next we got Milwaukee and Detroit, 205 over and under, and Detroit by 7. So Milwaukee just is coming into a back-to-back. They played Utah, terrible game for the most part. Not much scoring going on there. So, who are you liking in this one?
Detroit not the same defensive power as Utah, but not too bad either. So. I think this game actually may play out somewhat similar.
Yeah, it could be. I think a little bit higher, probably like 100 to like 96 or something like that, around that range. You got Middleton. He's been just downright terrible, dreadful. You got KCP. He's on the rise, a little bit. Not too bad of a matchup, but KCP is KCP. Is he going to put a dud on you, or is he not going to? That's the question. Are you going to play KCP tonight?
I think I might.
I don't know. I don't know if I should, because he might mess me up. I don't know. I might play him. There you go.
It might not be your favorite place to take him though, but I really don't mind him.
56, not really going to kill you unless he gets like 11 or 12. Against Milwaukee, not the best team, not the worst team. So maybe, like I said, he's not too expensive. He's not going to break the bank on you. So, and then you got Giannis and Marcus Morris. You going to go with Giannis today?
I I don't think I can. I
Well, I
mean,
mean, if
I
you
want
spend up
to.
on your small forward, I mean, there's really nobody else for small forward besides Giannis.
It might be killing me to say this, but I mean, I might want I might want to take LeBron over Giannis tonight.
Who you're just dissing on LeBron.
I know, and it's not even like trying to diss on Giannis,
Yeah,
but 10-2, feel like maybe limited upside tonight. I don't know.
it could be like it was last night against Utah.
Yep.
Because we were just saying. I say about 34 to 37 from Giannis tonight. Hopefully, I mean, I hope that he doesn't do too good tonight, just because then his price will.
I know, right? It sounds terrible to say, but
Right. Yeah, I mean, we definitely want his price to get back down there. So hopefully, not too good of a night from him tonight. Um, but I mean, yeah, it's just 10-2. That's pretty expensive.
hmm
Like we just said, you might have to pick LeBron in this situation just because LeBron could get you, 35-40, and Giannis could get you, 32 to 38 tonight, and he's a little bit cheaper. So
hmm
we'll see. And you got Marcus Morris. You like him or no?
not so much. He's gonna. Giannis is somewhat of a decent defender. I mean,
Hmm.
so
Yeah. Um, you got Jabari Parker, 6,300. I love Tobias Harris. I love the dude. His price still's not going up. It's awesome.
yeah, I like him. I think he could do well against Parker.
Maybe Parker GPP or no?
Yeah, Parker's a bit of a GPP option. I don't know that I would take him in cash.
Yeah, he got 32
Um,
against Utah, so maybe.
somebody, somebody who's entering the realm of GPP play just because, you have to take him in certain matchups and his price tag is
Hmm.
dropping
Yeah.
down. I think we're gonna have to probably go, give Drummond a look here tonight.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say somebody else. My bad.
Oh,
They're gonna say Greg Monroe because he was facing
nah.
Drummond.
I never liked Greg Monroe.
Right, yeah, Drummond on the other hand, yeah, not too good of a game against Brooklyn, even though that was a pretty good matchup for him. As we know, Milwaukee not too good against the center position, so yeah, maybe Drummond. They're gonna need him quite a bit tonight, so yeah, I don't mind Drummond. $7,700, definitely not gonna hurt you, unless he definitely gets a dud on you, but.
Yeah, 15 against Charlotte. That looks pretty bad, but I mean, even 25 against Brooklyn is not really going to kill you at 77. It's
No.
not. It's not. It's not feeling good, but
Hmm.
you know.
Yeah, I say about 35 to maybe 40, but probably around the 35, 36, 37 range for him.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't mind the guy.
A guy, Reggie Jackson. He's in a decent spot here.
Mm.
Shelvin Mack had a halfway decent game out against Milwaukee. Also, I don't really like to play point guards against Milwaukee. I didn't. Mack wasn't on my radar yesterday too much, but he had a decent showing against Bayless. So
Yeah, maybe Jackson. Mm,
basically the same price as Mack.
yeah, definitely. I think Mac, like so far, Mac is being used more in his rotation than Jackson is for the most part. Um, you know, but maybe Jackson.
What's the spread on this game?
I think it's. Let me look at it. I think it said 7 by Detroit.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah, if it were closer, I would like Jackson a little bit more because he takes shots in the fourth quarter.
Yep. But I think Milwaukee should keep this game pretty competitive for the most part. They are a pretty good team. I mean, their
hmm
record doesn't show it, but yeah,
Yeah,
as
that's
as a GPP.
they're on the up and coming. So
Hmm. So I don't see anyone else. We didn't. Yeah, Middleton probably not.
probably
KCP
not.
maybe question mark.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna take
Yeah,
him in cash.
yeah, he's not too much. 5,600. Giannis, probably. I mean, we love the dude, but I just
I
don't
would.
know about
Yeah,
tonight.
I'd love to fit him in, but I don't know if I can.
And then we definitely like Tobias Harris. Parker, maybe his prices come down a little bit, and then you over there as well. So
hmm
I don't know how many I want to target from this game. We always like picking Milwaukee players because for the most part their price is pretty cheap. So 205, not too high of an over and under. So that's the only bad thing about that. But maybe one or two guys from this game. So, all
Hmm.
right, moving on. We got Washington, Atlanta, 206 over and under, and Atlanta by 6. So, hmm, um, who you liking this one? John Wall.
No, not so much against. I mean,
Hmm,
Teague is not great, but
not bad.
he's a pretty decent defender. So
Yeah, both of these teams are pretty hot. Atlanta's won 5, and then Washington's won 4 in a row. So both of these teams are on fire. So, um, hmm, yeah, maybe John Wall not too bad of an option. I don't 9,900. He's still under the 10K. I mean, mostly 10K, but I don't mind him. Should be a pretty good game for the most part. I
I'm just
think
gonna
they'll need
count
him.
it. I'm gonna count it as 10K. I'm
Yeah.
kind of scares me a little bit here.
Well, the reason why I say I like John Wall so much is because, as we know, Atlanta, they're, for the most part, they got Millsap and Horford down there, so that's really going to cut down the inside game for Washington quite a bit. So they're going to have to rely, I think, on the outside shooting. So that's why I like John Wall.
Yeah, I
because
hear you.
because like I said, they're the record. Center doesn't really show it, but Millsap and Horford are pretty good players. So I think they'll have to shoot it outside to Beal or Wall. So I really do like Wall as a GPP. I don't know, maybe Cash, but I do like Wall.
I think he's probably a bit of a GPP play for me. I think.
Mhm. Brad Beal, I think he had a heck of a game last time. Not 24, not too good. Do you like Beal, or is he too injury prone for you?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna stay away from him still.
Yeah, one guy I was I told you guys maybe pick up last time. Tim Hardaway, man. Um,
Yeah,
oof,
solid.
yeah, that's definitely a
I don't
GPP
know.
though. He
Yeah, I don't know
only
about
played
tonight.
20 minutes. Yeah. Um, he played Houston, um, Washington. They got a little better against shooting guard. I don't maybe GPP, but I don't think he's going to do too much tonight. Probably about 19 to 20, 23 from Hardaway. Probably going to stay away from that for the most part. Otto Porter, he's been pretty consistent. Do you like him?
Yeah, he
Not too
seems like
bad.
he's still a worthy punt option.
Yep. Only 23 against New York. He's only 4,800. Not going to kill you too much. Going up against Kent Bazemore. Um, Bazemore, yeah, after injury, terrible game. I think Cephalosha had a pretty good game. 32 from Cephalosha. Yeah, that came out of nowhere. Um, I don't really want to go that low on my Atlanta players, though. So, yeah, I don't mind Porter at all. Do you like Paul Millsap against Washington? Or is he too much?
Um, yeah, a little bit pricey here for me. I think. I don't hate him so much. He's still a very good option, but
Yeah, for the most part, he's an all-around power forward. I mean, he gets your points, obviously, he gets your rebounds, he gets pretty good assists, and gets your blocks. So he's an all-around player. That could easily get you 40 tonight. So I don't mind Millsap. Not too many good power forwards out here tonight, so you might have to pick him. Um,
yeah, I think realistically probably about 35 from him.
hmm Yeah, upside. I mean, his highest is probably about 40. So yeah. Markieff Morris. I don't know about him.
No, I don't think I'll be going that route tonight. Nope.
Would you maybe do a GPP with a Gortat against not the best Atlanta defense down low?
Yeah, he's a little bit of a somewhat intriguing GPP option, but um, I think honestly I might go just a little bit higher and go with Drummond in my GPP.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he has a really good matchup. I think the Hawks are the fifth worst team against centers. He's been okay. Um, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe he'll get you about 30, 32, 33. Not much upside here. So maybe not too bad if you're looking for a guy just to get you an average, but not too much upside. One guy that's been pretty good, Al Horford, 7,200 stuff.
Yeah, he's also been a little bit of a GPP option, hasn't he?
Yeah, the Wizards are pretty good against centers for the most part. Their last five they've been struggling. because Cortad's been struggling with an injury. So, 7,200. I don't mind Horford.
If you think, I mean, I don't think it's going to happen, but what if Gortat gets announced out? Would you play Horford?
Oh,
Horford
definitely.
for sure. Yeah.
Cortad is a pretty big defender. I mean, he's a big dude. He's 7 feet tall. And then you take him out, then you put in Nene. I mean, he's not too bad, but I really do like Al Horford if Cortad's out. But um, a guy that could get you, 35 points tonight, and I would definitely take that for $7,200. So yeah, definitely an intriguing matchup for me. So I don't know if it's safe, but it's definitely something to look at. So anybody else from this one? Jeff Teague? Nobody over there?
Nah, I don't think I'm going to go that route.
All right, we'll move on. We got Sacramento and Chicago, 218 over and under, and Chicago by 7. So right away, Darren Collison. We were talking about him earlier. Definitely like the guy. $5,500. The question is he going to start? Is he not going to start? That's the big question.
Yeah, if he starts at shooting guard, then we probably don't really like him if he's going to play up against Butler. But if for some reason it's announced that like James Anderson is going to be starting, then yeah, obviously we like Collison because he'll be starting at his sixth man position.
Point guard position, yeah.
Yeah.
It says James Anderson is starting, as a projected lineup. Don't know if that's going to happen or not, but as for now, it says he is. They definitely. But yeah, I mean, if he's starting against Butler, I don't know if I'm going to pick him. But if he's coming off the bench, yeah, I don't mind him. So, definitely, keep your eye on that. Rondo, definitely GPP kind of guy. 8,100, pretty expensive for the most part for what he's been giving you. He's not the same player as he was, about a month or 2 months ago. So,
no,
really good matchup. Maybe a punt play GPP, but definitely not cash game here at all.
He's really regressed, and I mean, even though sometimes he throws up huge assist totals, he's turning it over a lot more now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 5 and 4 in his last 2.
Yeah, he's just throwing careless passes. He's been doing this thing where he throws it at the very edge of the baseline, and it's like angled out towards past behind the bucket. It's like, what's going on, dude? Like, I don't know, man. I think he's either just having fun out there trying to like see what he can do, or he's trolling people. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Obviously not the same player as he was, about 2 months ago. You think he'd be playing a little better because of, his contract's over, so you think he'd be playing his heart out here at the end of the year. But
I can't really understand where his mindset is.
Yeah, I don't know.
Played tough in the beginning of the year and is waning off. I don't get it.
I mean, yeah, he is getting a little bit older, maybe his body, but I don't think so.
I don't think it's his mind, man. It's right up in it's in his brain.
Yeah,
that's where his issue is right now.
Then you got Jimmy Butler. I don't mind Jimmy Butler tonight. $8,300.
A little bit steep still.
Yeah, a little steep. He was at 87. I'd probably take Butler over Oladipo.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah. But I really do. I mean, we always play him against shooting guards. I really do like him, man. I mean, yeah, he's not been too good, but he has the potential to have a good game. As we saw against Houston, terrible against shooting guards, 43. All these other teams are half decent against shooting guards, besides Brooklyn, 37. So I like him tonight.
I think I might like to get him into GPP just for that, possible upside. He does offer you about 50 point upside, maybe higher, on a crazy night.
Yep. So, like I said, if since he's been back, if he plays bad teams against shooting guards, just pretty good against them. So, yeah, I don't mind Butler. 8,300, definitely a discount. It seems high right now just because he hasn't been performing. But, I mean, throughout the year, $8,300, you'd take that any day. So, I do like Butler quite a bit.
One guy I think you've been waiting to get to here. You love him. I was high on him a couple nights ago, and I'm still liking him here.
Doug McDermott, obviously, I do like him. He only had 16 points against Utah. I think I said don't play him against Utah because slow-paced team. But this obviously it's going to be a high-paced game, really high-scoring game. $4,000 coming off the bench. He's really aggressive, likes to score. And like I said, high-scoring game. So $4,000, I think can get you 25 to 30 tonight. I really do like Doug McDermott. Some people may not like him, but whatever. Don't play him, and I'll play him. That's
Right.
how I feel. Um, and then you got Rudy Gay, Nikola Mirotic. Mirotic had a good game against Utah. Mirotic is a punt play tonight for me. His minutes are all over the place right now. That's the interesting part, but not too bad of a matchup. But I'd definitely take McDermott.
Hmm.
Then Rudy Gay. I like Taj Gibson here against not too good Sacramento power forward.
I don't particularly
Matthews.
hate him, but I'm not too heavy on him. I'm not too high
Yeah.
on him. I think he can burn you. That's the thing.
hmm I don't mind him here. GPP definitely. $5,400. He had 26 and 38 in his last two. Um, they're using him a lot more since Pau Gasol's been out. So
Hmm. I
yeah,
just
I don't
think
mind him.
the closer he gets to 6,000, that's just a little bit too much to pay for him. You know,
Yeah, I think right now he's fine though at 54. Maybe any higher, probably gonna stay away. But probably 54 is my limit that I'd pick him at right now.
hmm
Um, Willie Cauley Stein, he's game time decision. Um, I don't see any. Well, obviously Cousins.
yeah. You can't just look past that. He's still the best center in the league right now. So,
Yeah,
um,
50, 59. So I mean, yeah, the center position's downright terrible tonight. Maybe not too bad to spin up on him.
yeah, if you want to take him in cash, I don't, I don't hate that.
Yep.
Normally, you want to take guys like, Westbrook or Durant or, somebody who's up there who you feel like has, darn near, impossibility is not going to get, impossibly. I don't know what I'm trying to say here, but there's no way he's going to get less than like 40, 45 points.
Unless
You
he
know,
gets injured, but usually that never happens. So,
yeah, it just doesn't really
um,
go down that way. Like you said, he has to get hurt.
hmm
Um,
or foul
so
trouble.
yeah, even in foul trouble, man, he can still get you, 35, 40 points.
Yeah, definitely.
It has
So,
to be one of those absolute terrible games where,
hmm
he get fouled out quickly or gets teed up and gets ejected.
yeah,
He's been pretty good about that lately. He's kind of been relaxed out on the court. I think pretty much they're giving up on the playoffs. I think that probably is affecting that a little bit.
yeah. I think they're a little bit out there, but
Yeah.
yeah, 11-1. I mean, there's no other centers really out there. So I mean, if it doesn't mess your lineup really, why not take him? I don't really mind Cousins. I mean, if he can get you, 55, 60, take it. Um, and
Yeah.
there is enough value out there that you can put him in there. So.
Yeah. It sounds, crazy, but he is only like $900 more than Giannis, and
hmm
I think I like Cousins' floor a little bit better than Giannis tonight.
Yeah, just a little bit. All
Yeah.
right, you got like anyone else from this one here? I mean, obviously I'm not gonna pick him, but um, I was gonna say Cristino Felicio. I don't know how to say his name, but he got 28 against Brooklyn, but probably not gonna pick him here against Boogie.
A little bit different of an opponent.
We didn't mention Portis. Do you like Portis?
Uh,
No, I probably pick Gibson over him, but yeah. So Gibson, Cousins. I like McDermott quite a bit. I don't mind Butler, and then we didn't mention Derrick Rose. Do you like him?
um,
67. He's in that range that you were talking about. Uh,
yeah, the problem is his name is Derrick Rose, and he's got a
easy
couple bad
matchup.
knees, couple bad ankles, couple bad everything. Um,
I don't mind him tonight. GPP definitely.
I expect him
Oof.
to be announced out just for no reason, just for the funsies, I guess.
Well, we'll see. We'll come back to the video and be like, hey, you were right.
Seems like he
Like,
gets
yeah,
announced out on Mondays. I don't know what it is, dude.
right. Yeah, maybe hung over from the night before, the weekend. Who
Who
knows?
knows?
But all right. Well, I think that mostly does that game. We definitely do like that one quite a bit. So moving on, we got Golden State, Minnesota, 231 over and under, and Golden State by only 11 here. So as we all know, Golden State lost in San Antonio. I think they scored 79 points. That's like crazy low for them against San Antonio, but they're obviously going to rebound here tonight. Do you like Steph Curry?
Yeah. I mean, he's probably gonna want to come out and prove like, oh, I'm still Steph Curry, I'm still great. But
Just come out early and destroy them.
that's the thing. If he comes out and does so great,
Yeah.
then he might not have to play the rest of the game. So
Yeah, this is gonna
that's
be
a
a
little
blowout.
scary. Yeah.
I don't really like Rubio.
I don't hate
Yeah.
him so much, but I don't love him either.
Yeah, he's in that range of point guards. We got about 4 or 5 of them now in the 6,000 range that we've been, mixing around. I mean, maybe Derrick Rose, Rubio, got Irving in there as well. There's some guys in that mid range that we're kind of looking at, Jackson as well. So, a lot of different options out there.
I'd rather go up another 300 and get Kyrie.
Yeah, definitely. You like Klay Thompson? Or do they really need him?
Don't think they really need him too much, but he's still a decent play.
Yeah, he is a decent play. Probably about 28, 30 from him. Nothing spectacular.
Yeah, he's
7,000.
still not super expensive. So
Yeah. And then Zach LaVine, 6,100. He is getting up there. Do you like him here against Clay?
I was thinking, earlier on that he's really athletic. They're one of the young spark plugs on this team. They might need him tonight to be aggressive, but I don't know, man.
61.
Not my favorite play at that price.
Nah, if he was back down to 53 or 54, yeah, but 61.
Mm-hmm.
That's getting up there. I don't. It's going to be a fast-paced game. Maybe he'll get some more buckets than usual.
A guy who is on the floor about the same amount. A guy who is, athletic, and his team relies on him in the second half, and is about $500 cheaper. Way better matchup. I'm gonna go with KCP.
Yep, definitely a better matchup, and he has been pretty hot. LaVine has been hot as well. So, a little cheaper. So, yeah, probably go with KCP there. Then you got Wiggins. Do you like Wiggins against Harrison Barnes?
No. I think.
I mean,
I like Wiggins. I don't like Barnes. I don't know. My bad. I don't know why. I thought you were asking me about Barnes here, but yeah, Wiggins. I don't really mind too much. 6,700.
Well, the reason why I like him is because it's a high-paced game. A lot of shots are going to be taken, and he, as we know, is a huge shooter. So I don't mind him just because the shots are going to be being thrown up in this one. So maybe a GPP.
Yeah, I was going to say a bit of a GPP play for me. I don't know how much I can rely on him for cash.
Yeah, I mean, he has been pretty consistent, so
he's got upside for sure, but
yeah,
he's close to 7K, so.
Yeah. And then you got Draymond, 8,100. He's dropped down. I don't think they'll need him too much tonight. Gorgie Dang. He's been pretty dominant, but I don't know about tonight. Maybe?
I might give him a look.
I think
if
they
If Bo gets announced out, then I think that opens up a little bit more down there for them.
Yeah, it does. Because I think Dang's gonna have to stay on the floor a little bit longer than usual. Because they are gonna go. Golden State's gonna go a lot smaller. Last game they had Harrison Barnes as the power forward. Don't know if they'll do that again tonight if Bo gets out, but they might do that. So yeah, he's doubtful. So yeah, we'll see. I don't mind Dang. Not the best matchup for him, but Golden State is in the top 10 worst against power forward, so definitely give him a look. I don't think he'll be well owned, so that's the good thing right there.
There's one guy on the board who is similarly priced who I think I might like a little bit more, but we haven't got to that yet.
Yeah, I think I'm talking about. All right, you got Carl Anthony Towns. Do you like him tonight?
Um, yeah, I don't hate him particularly, but I
Going
don't I
against
don't I don't
Draymond
love him.
Green.
Yeah,
Draymond
that's
Green, yeah, he's a really feisty little thing. He definitely gets up in your face. He is a lot smaller, but he'll definitely get up in your face. Take on the rookie. I don't know. I don't mind Towns, but I just pay up to get Cousins.
that's the way. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
um,
Or I,
or
I'm going back to him. A little bit of a GPP play.
yeah. So I think that mostly does this game. I don't see anybody really else in here. So anybody else?
I think that covers it for this game.
All right, and I think we got one more game. We got Memphis and Phoenix, 204 over. Memphis by 2. So I think I know who you're talking about.
Hmm.
Zebo.
No,
Definitely Zebo. No, not Zebo.
no, dude.
Yeah,
I
he
think I
came out
actually,
of
I think I like Len more.
right. There you go against Zebo.
Yeah.
Man, Lynn's been terrible. But yeah, Zebo, he came back out of nowhere like a firecracker, put up 54 points for being out for about a week and a half. So,
Hmm.
um, I don't mind him. The Suns not too good against the power forward position. The question is, are they going to have Zebo at the center, or are they going to have him at the power forward? And they're going to have him at hopefully the power forward position. So, yeah, I definitely do like Zebo quite a bit. One guy that's maybe I don't know, he's way too much right now. Do you like JaMychal Green? Or he 32 even.
You kind of cut out there. I didn't hear what you said.
Oh, I was gonna say, do you like JaMychal Green? He is 6,100. Even though Zebo did come back, he still got 32.
Yeah, it seems like it kind of takes a load off him. You know what I mean? So
Mm-hmm.
it frees him up. I think Zebo will be playing the center position, so he'll face the tougher defense of Chandler. But
Well, they do have Ryan Hollins, but we'll see.
yeah, I think Zebo's gonna get the start at the 5 probably.
Mm-hmm. So,
Um, JaMychal Green, they Memphis and Phoenix did play. It's on the ninth game down.
mm,
Um, JaMychal got 25
yeah,
when he was the guy, basically.
I think he was still on the bench though, because after that, boom, he went up to 37 minutes. So, I think that was his last game on the bench. I'm not for
Mm,
sure, or maybe he was starting. I'm not sure.
I can't
Um,
remember.
yeah, because that was Randolph's last game. So, um, yeah, I think that was when he was on the bench. So, yeah, I don't mind Green too much. Um, I'm not sure, but did Tyson Chandler? Yeah, Tyson Chandler got 27. So, um,
Not the worst play.
yeah. What about Devin Booker, Lance Stevenson?
Yeah, I think I like Booker actually.
Yeah, Lance Stevenson. I think he's done. Zebo's back. He's going to carry the load. Stevenson still not too bad. 25 points, I think, but 7,000 way too much. Booker definitely the way better option tonight. He's been crazy good besides Utah, but that's understandable. So yeah, I do like Booker for only $6,400. So,
Yeah.
do you like Tony Allen as a punt play? He did half decent last time out.
Um. No, I don't love him here. I'm not gonna lie. I
Uh,
mean, I
I don't mind him.
it's gonna be a fast-paced, high-scoring game, but I think his scoring is so spotty. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did get 22 against the Clippers, but they don't need that from him tonight.
No, no, they did need it against LA for sure. Yeah, 47, not really breaking the bank, but not too much upside for Tony Allen. So,
Hmm.
Brandon Knight.
Yeah, another guy who's kind of had GPP upside lately. His price hasn't risen up too much. He's close to 7 now, but yeah, I don't hate him.
In that, I keep bringing it up, but in the 6,000 range for point guards, is he your favorite or is Irving still?
I think Irving might be edging him out for only $300 more. I think I like his floor a little bit better, but Brandon Knight he does offer some intriguing upside.
I mean, the thing about Irving, yeah, but the thing I really do like about Knight, I mean, he has to carry this team for the most part.
Hmm.
He is their well, besides Booker, him and Booker are the two scorers on this team. I like Knight a little more than Irving, just because his usage is a lot higher than Irving's. So, um, I'm gonna give the edge for me personally, Knight for my best mid range point guard, just because his usage rate is so high. So,
Hmm.
but Irving's still definitely not a bad play.
Yeah.
Um, do you like Matt Barnes? He should be back. I don't know.
Yeah, he'll be back from suspension, but he won't be back in my lineup.
Yeah, he's 64. He's a little too much. Vince Carter, you got him over there, 14. Yeah, so I think that mostly does it. Teletovic, I don't think so. So I think that mostly does it. So yeah, a lot of games. So anyway, I guess we can get into our lineup. So you want to go first?
Yeah, I already got one done.
All right, here you go.
Yeah, so let's go Thomas, Irving, Booker, Pope, LeBron, McBuckets, Zebo, Turner, and Drummond.
All right, so you got Thomas, Irving, Pope,
Booker.
Booker, LeBron. Even though you didn't like him, but
Yeah, I kind of
no.
convinced myself back onto him. I just think 95 is not too bad to take him.
Well, yeah, and the other thing is, there's really not many good small forwards out there. So,
Yeah.
all right, then you got taking my play, Doug McDermott. All right, who else you got here?
Your play, man. He was my play the other night, bro. He's still under the same ownership
Right.
until further notice. Um, yeah, Buckets, and then Zebo,
All right,
Turner, and then Drummond.
there you go. Is that you're going to be your GPP? No, your cash game, right?
I think that's a solid cash.
All right. Yeah, there you go. So.
I was calling Drummond a GPP, but if you can fit him in like that without killing yourself, then what? Why not?
Yep. All right, all right, all right. All right, let's see what I got here. So I don't know if I can do that or not. I'm gonna try and put in John Wall, probably a GPP lineup right here, because of Wall. I'm gonna put in Knight as well. I do like him. Um, Obviously gonna put in Doug McDermott, like him quite a bit. Power forward, gonna go with Turner. I think we both like Turner quite a bit here. Really good matchup for him. Let's see who else we got here. Don't think I could put him in here right now. Then, yeah, obviously gonna have Zach Randolph in there. Don't know if I can get him in there. Yeah. All right. Well, let's put in. See if I can put Drummond. I don't know if I can get him in there. 3,900 bucks. Yeah. I don't see that happening. Let's put in KCP. 1,700 short. Who? Yeah, you might have to fall off Wall. It stinks to say that, but you might have to. I kind of got the same lineup, kind of you. I got Thomas, Knight, Booker, Pope, James, McDermott, Randolph, Turner, and Drummond. So kind of the same lineup, but definitely gonna do a lot more research. So all right, you can do your GPP.
All right. I think I'll go with Irving as my top guy.
All right.
And then I want to try to see if I can save some money here, but I don't know if I can really go too low.
Yeah, you're trying to get Boogie.
Yeah, you already know.
Yep. All right, I'll just put him in there and see what it does.
Yeah. It's
Cut
not
you
too
down
bad.
59 each.
Yeah. Well, and then there's other guys I want to really fit into, like Butler. Yeah,
Yep.
let's just try it that way. Let's go Kyrie in there, let's go Butler in there, and let's go Boogie for sure.
All right. 55.
Um, I think I need a good small forward here.
Like buckets.
Yeah, he really is solid, and he will help me out.
He's kind of like Michael Beasley. I mean, Beasley a little bit more upside, but kind of the same player. Um, but do you want me to put in Doug McDermott?
Yeah, that'll
All
really
right.
help out my average here. Get it back up to 59.
All right.
Um, yeah, I think he offers GPP upside too. I got to go Randolph.
All right.
Um, hmm. And I'm trying to look for another cheap upside type of guy on the power forward position, but
Otto Porter.
I was thinking power forward, but
Oh,
um,
Turner.
yeah,
Harris.
I might just have to go back to Turner. I mean, I
Darrell
don't.
Arthur.
I think it's boring going with the same guys here, but yeah, I don't think I'm going to go down that low.
Yeah. I mean, he is
Um,
pretty cheap, so
he is very cheap, so I don't hate it,
nope.
but hmm. You know what? I'll go really on the lower side of small forwards for both positions. I think I'll go with Porter. Maybe no, he doesn't offer too much GPP upside. I
No, not
think
much upside.
Thompson maybe might be better.
Clay.
Nah, no, I don't think I'm gonna go Hollis. Screw all those guys. I'm just gonna have to spend up. I hate it, but do I have to go back to LeBron?
Go with PJ Tucker.
I hate that guy.
Evan Turner.
No, I think I'm gonna go. I really don't want
Wiggins.
to, but I'm gonna have to put LeBron in there. I'm gonna have to
Yeah.
find an. I'm
Ooh.
gonna have to get another creative way to get some cheapness in here. Um, just not seeing it everywhere else.
Ray
This
McCollum. Ray
I,
McCollum. Big punt
I don't
play.
I don't want to take that guy, dude.
Right. Yeah. Once you get down to this area, it's just not the nicest out there.
Briante Weber.
Yeah. There you go, man.
Yeah, he's not even gonna be there after his 10 days, so he's not even gonna get minutes.
Um.
Um, whew.
Isaiah Cannon. He's. I just don't see anyone down there.
You can see how this is working out when you're trying to fit in Boogie.
Right. Yeah. It's gonna take a lot of time.
So I'm gonna have to move down off Boogie because
Yeah.
just for this to make it look decent here. So put Drummond back in there, and then so that puts me at 58 each. There you go. I will go. I'll go Ish and Avery Bradley.
There you go. Definitely GPP. So, yeah. Definitely try to get Cousins in there. Just can't do it right now. Definitely will get him in there in one of our lineups. So, I'm in the same boat as you. I'm probably definitely gonna have Drummond. I'm sorry, Cousins in there, but in this lineup right here, I'm not gonna put him in there.
It's just a little tough to make it happen on here.
Yeah, just right now. So, all right. So let's go with KCP right there, center position. I don't think you can really punt the center position here. No.
We've been liking to do that lately, but
Can't do it tonight.
not looking too good tonight.
No Biombo.
No.
Um,
And Jokic isn't punty like he used to be. He's creeping up there. So
yeah, he definitely is. 6. I'll just do that, something like that for now. Um, um, I'm $100 short, but that's kind of what I'm liking. Isaiah Thomas, Collison, Butler, Pope, James McDermott, Zach Randolph, Turner, and Drummond. So, I don't mind that lineup. We're definitely going to get Cousins in there. So yeah, that's kind of what we're looking. Obviously, as you see, we got our core players that we really do like. In the beginning we were just not James, but with looking at it, we don't mind James tonight. So just because there's not too many high salary guys out there. So plus small forwards not pretty. So yeah, I think there was 9 games. So I think that does it for tonight. So yeah. Anyway, guys, if you haven't checked out our Twitter or our premium page, go on over there and check it out. Not much left in the NBA season, so definitely go on over there. I will have the link in the comment section below. Click on either one of those, and we'll get you set up with that premium page. Or you can just hang out on the regular page and get one free lineup per day over there. So yeah, with that being said, another good discussion. If you guys do enjoy the video, please leave a like. We do appreciate it. If you have not subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button for more awesome videos. So yeah, with that being said, I think that does it. March Madness so far, I've been watching that quite a bit, but it's been pretty hectic so far. But so yeah, I think that does it. You got anything else?
No, that should do it.
Alrighty, guys. So I hope everyone enjoyed their weekend. As we know, Monday is. So all right, guys. Have a good day.